Azure Monitor. And out of Azure Monitor, that's where I have the possibility to create alerts on metrics that I see on my public IP address. So remember, as we see previously, there's one metric which is called under DDoS attack or not. So if I create that, I can specify if it's greater or equal to 1, then I'm going to basically send an alert. And I can see here that the action can be or no email, and well, we can specify all type of action that we want. So here we can put an email, we can put all sort of push notification on the application. We can also chain that with a logic app to trigger some intelligent action within my subscription. But for now, just an email alert would do. I do done, I specify the text for this alert and the detail, I specify the severity, I want it to be categorized, and then the alert is created in my environment. If I go back, you will see that the simulation has run with those parameters. I've tuned a little bit my dashboard here, and you can see that yes, we had the under DDoS flag that has been put for a little while. With this traffic and this little bit of CPU activity that we had at the beginning, and we had this amount of bits created. I can also review my configuration of Security Center, and I can review that in the Security Alert section. Yes, there has been a DDoS attack that has been detected on this public IP address. So here that when we had this happening, this IP address, and from this environment, we see that the attack has been mitigated. So no hurt has been caused during this test to my production environment as we just catch the TCP SYN attack coming. We can get more insights into the attack as well by going through the Log Analytics workspace. So in Log Analytics, we have the flow logs that we can check out of the workspace summary, and we can see that here we have this diagram in these flow logs where we see that we had two IPs that were under mitigation, so the DDoS protection mechanisms come into the game. So we have the flow coming from those 4 IP addresses. We have this amount of packets that has been dropped, and we can see that the vulnerability, or let's say the threat that we've seen, was coming from TCP violation packet, and the amount of drop packets per IP address. And we can go, of course, into the detail of the logs here with Log Analytics, and we can see the source port, source IP address that we used, and the type of violations that we detected from here. So that's it, automatic protection and all kind of alerts and insight on the threat and how it has been mitigated. So that's it for the demo. Next step is basically review the best practices on AKEMS/DDoS best. You have the full documentation on DDoS protection in docs, a series of blog articles we put together on AKEMS/DDoS blogs, and of course all the community resources that you have available for you. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon.